What's up guys, in this video we'll be analyzing what makes a photo good for Tinder and other dating apps. We're going to do this by critiquing some photos one of our YouTube subscribers sent in so you guys can get a behind the scenes look at my thought process in determining whether a photo is good or not. Alright, so as I mentioned previously, this was sent in by one of our YouTube subscribers. He sent us a Google Drive with 72 folders, or a Dropbox drive, same shit. So we're going to go through these one by one, and I'm going to give you guys my perspective on one, whether these photos are good or not, and two, which one of these 72 photos he should make his main. So hopefully you guys can replicate my thought process into applying with your own photos. So I have not actually gone through these myself, so this is going to be a first impression. So let's start off at the first one. This is, I guess, his main photo. It says his name, blah, 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 what he does, and we have a little thing about his bio. So we're going to go through this one at a time. Let's start with the photos. This photo is okay. It's decent, but it's fairly posed. It just looks like he's just posing for the camera. So this really would not be my first choice. Let's see what else he has. So this one is him rock climbing. It's not really good at all. He just looks, small in stature in this one. He doesn't look good. You can't see his face. So this is a bad photo. This one's clearly out. This one is too posed. Again, he's just like posing, on the stairs. So it's not going to fly for that reason. This one also, I like this because he's in scrubs, showing off that, he's, a cool job, but it still looks way too posed. And also he looks like he's underslept. You can see the bags under his eyes, which is, I'm sure, is common in the medical field, but not something you want to show off. So this one is a no-go for that reason. This one is decent. He is out to dinner, but he looks like, he has a smile on his face. He looks somewhat decent, but also it's not super close up of his face. So this one is a hard maybe. Going through this, no. I think group photos are overrated in general, and this one, he just doesn't look that good in it. The lighting is poor and just doesn't show off his features well. So pass for this reason. This one is super grainy, and also he doesn't look good in it. Pass for that reason. This one is still kind of posed, so we have to pass on that. This one is posed, same thing, pass. And this is the issue a lot of guys run into, is a lot of their photos are just too posed. This one, he looks okay in it, but again, it's just way too posed. It's just like girls are gonna look at this and be like, what the fuck? So pass because of pose, also bags under his eyes. This one pass because I don't know what it is, just like a little, little trifecta, but I'm not a fan of any of these. This one, okay. A little bit better. He looks a lot better in this one than we've seen so far. I think black and white photos are generally overrated. Let's see if he has a color version of this. It's a little posed. It's not as posed as some of the stuff we've seen. Let's screenshot it and keep going. Okay, enjoying Dropbox. Yeah, bags under his eyes, pretty posed, so pass on for that reason. Grainy, not the best representation of him, so pass for that reason. Yeah, so this is the original photo that we saw. It's kind of posed. I'm not the biggest fan of it, so we're gonna pass. He looks super young in this one. He looks like he's like 12, so pass for that reason. This one he just doesn't look the best in. Again, we got the bags under his eyes, poor lighting, so pass. Same thing. It's kind of posed. Also black and white. I'd like to see get some more colored photos, so we're gonna pass on this. We're going to pass on this. Same issues, lighting and bags under the eyes. This one, you can't really tell who he is. It's like really hard. You have to like really search for him. Anytime that happens when so many people, it's an automatic pass. So this is the photo we saw previously. We screenshotted that. I think we've already seen this photo. We've already seen that one. Yeah, this one, it's just super posed. He looks decent in it, but it's just super posed. Let's screenshot it just because I don't know if we have better options. Let's keep going. Okay, so this is the original photo. People keep DMing me. Let's ignore that. So let's keep going. Comedy, good. It's an activity photo, but he looks pretty bad in it. So we're going to pass. Again, I think we saw this photo earlier. So apologies if these are a little bit repetitive. So here we can see his whole profile. So let's quickly take a second to rate his overall profile. I would rate this, honestly, a 3 out of 10. It's got variety, which is good, which is why he gets an extra few points. But he doesn't look good in a lot of these photos, and also a lot of these photos are posed. For example, if you're a guy who's a bit on the shorter side, you never want to take photos with anyone taller than you, and that actually applies to anyone. Like if I take a photo with a guy who's 6'2", 6'3", I'm gonna look short, even though I'm 5'11", which is like above average height. So yeah, that's why his fifth photo is bad. Sixth one, he has the bags under the eyes. The fourth one, he doesn't look good. The third one, he looks posed. Second one and first one are his better ones for sure. So we've seen a lot of these. Let's keep going. Yeah, this one's a hard pass. We already passed on this one. Let's keep going. A lot of these are just like repetitive again. I don't know why he sent me a lot of the same photos over and over again. We're just going to go through these in rapid fire. So when your guy was a bit on the shorter side, even though 5'7" is not that short, you still want to just leave your height out. There's no point in putting in there. I'm a recovering mocha addict, always in search of my biggest adventure. Suggestions appreciated. Determined to master my yoga headstands. That's fine. It's a little platonic, but it's fun challenging myself to learning something new every day. SNL, I have tickets. Are you game? Rangers, Giants, Yankees, all the way. Can hold a style. Wants to take dance class and help whip up amazing cuisines. There's nothing bad in here, but there's also nothing great in here. It's just very platonic, nice guy. So it's fine. It's not terrible, but it's not great either. But of course, the biggest problem here is the photos. This one is going to be a pass just because I don't think he looks good in it. So this one is a pass for the same reason. He doesn't look good in it, and he's posed. He is, yeah, this one, yeah, he just doesn't look that great in it, but it's one of his better social photos for sure. So let's keep going. This one is not a good social photo. Yeah, this photo just keeps coming up. I'm just not the biggest fan of it. It's definitely not his worst one, but it's just kind of posed. But okay, let's just screenshot for now. He convinced me with volume. Let's keep going. This one we're passing on. Yeah, he really needs a better medical photo. Like in a lot of these, he has bags under his eyes, so he just looks like he's just like underslept often. So I think he needs to like get a good night's sleep for one of these photos. Let's keep going. Yeah, so this is definitely going to be his best one for sure. I think this one should be his main one. It looks the most natural, and he looks the best in that one. So there we have it. So we've kind of gone through the whole thing. So again, what we're kind of establishing is that this is his best one. So he should definitely make the second one his first. Keep the first one as his second. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of it, but comparatively speaking, it's better than what he has. The third one, that's got to go. He should replace it with the one that he keeps, that he had a million times. So whatever that one I said, oh, here it comes up again. The one that he had previously as his first. The one that I said looks kind of posed, but whatever. He should make that his third. The fourth, fifth, and sixth, they have to go. These are all going to lose in points. He would be better off just sticking with 3 photos, those 3, than having that fourth, fifth, and sixth one in there. Those have got to go. He can throw in that social one that I said was decent for his fourth one. But yeah, this guy also really needs to focus on getting more photos and better photos. I think he already has a decent amount of photos, but he needs more. A lot of his photos are very posed, so you know we have to rule them out for that reason. And another solid percentage of his photos, he just doesn't look that good in them. A big problem I'm seeing with him is that he usually has bags under his eyes. So he needs to get a good night's rest and have decent lighting. Combine that with an activity photo, and I think he can do a lot better in his profile. So he's 5'7", which is actually probably like right around average height. But in a lot of his photos, he looks short for some reason. So I think that's just poor photography. You can make almost anyone look short or tall. Like there's some photos where me at 5'11", I look short, and there's some photos where I look tall. We could do the same thing for him. I have clients who are 5'7", but you would never in a million years guess they're 5'7". You would think they're 5'10" or 5'11", simply because the photos are taken better. So, you know, chicks have known about angles and lighting for ages, right? That's why you see a lot of girls who are like actually pretty chubby looking good in certain photos, right? So girls have known about this for a while. It's time that guys get with the time and start utilizing angles and lighting to really max out their online dating opportunities. All right, hopefully you guys found this video valuable. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of these types of videos. And if you want me to evaluate your photos, then feel free to send them in. I can't promise that I will actually go through them, but it's always worth a shot. So let me know in the comments if you guys really want to see more of these videos, and I'll keep making them. Thank you guys for watching. Show us some love by smashing that like button, hitting subscribe, and clicking the bell for notification. Help us get to 100K because we got good things planned ahead. Thank you guys, and until next time.